Alright, folks, we are back with more Nite Team 4. Moving on to the next mission here. 54% done with story mode, so how about that? Operation Royal Gate. Let's see what we're dealing with.
Operation Nitro Winter gave us some information on HSC, but almost ended in catastrophe. In the end, Anna crew thought on their feet and managed to avoid certain political disaster. We still need to find out who initially stole our tech, so the chase is still on. Nite Team 4 has been in contact with several intelligence agencies around the world to help us find the thief once and for all. So far, HSC is still our best bet, but be careful, Agent. We don't want a repeat of the last mission.
Well, I mean, it's not like we, blew up some guy's house in the middle of Berlin or anything.
We are very lucky we managed to safely extract our people from Korea. We did not have permission for an armed daytime raid in downtown Seoul, and our Anna crew team was seconds away from contact with an entire KNPSOU squadron. Someone must have baited us into the city with tap-in, then alerted the authorities to our operation. We need to find out who. If we want to move forward, we'll need to take a step back and examine the entire situation. This isn't the first time our missions have taken a turn for the worst. Something's not right, and we need to shine light on who or what exactly is behind this mess. We need to dig deeper into Human Solutions Consulting, since they've been at the root of many of our most drastic actions. A new contract has appeared on the HSC job board, but the target does not fit their regular victim pattern. Bixen Banking is a multinational corporation specializing in investment software and financial management systems. All the major banks use their services to automate audits and track economic trends. A salami slicing attack against Bixen would be noticed immediately, so just take the contract and determine how Bixen fits into HSC's plans. But take every necessary precaution to remain undetected. All traces of Verboten need to be erased from our system the moment we've gathered intel on Bixen. It's imperative that we cut any existing link between us and HSC's operations and cover our tracks. We have no room for error. Your mission objectives are: log back into the HSC job board, infiltrate the network of HSC's target, clear all traces of our involvement with HSC from your Stinger OS.
Okie doke.
I'm still piecing together what exactly happened in Seoul and how we managed to get pulled into a trip. Sorry, no need to be negative right now. Let's stay focused. We don't have much to go on, but the HSC job board has a new contract up that's worth investigating. Check your local host for details on logging in, if you're like me and your memory's a little shot with all that's happened.
But how do I connect to localhost? It's alright, we don't really need to...
Information gathering module initiated.
We don't really need to look at that, but actually we might, because I don't remember the IP address. Yeah, I don't remember the IP address of the HSC job board, so I guess we do need to go check that out. Royal Gate. That's what it was. System HSC Consulting. Blah, blah, blah. Fantastic. Maybe we haven't queried these. We've queried those before. Master Agent required to install and configure the Verboten botnet on Bixen, the highly secure banking and financial software conglomerate. Find a way inside. Look for a vulnerable ERP server in their massive databank. Simple ERP backdoor needs to be installed, as well as set up remotely. What in the what now? So we have to install ERP first, and then put the botnet on it? Yeah, they want everything. Vixen, one of the largest and most secure bank in the world, is getting too big. It managed to stay one step ahead of us during our previous hacking attempts. We need a master-level agent to find a way in and install the simple ERP backdoor as well as set up the verboten botnet. Vixen routinely runs background checks on their new employees, so a man on the inside is not a viable option. The agent that manages to finish this job will be greatly rewarded. Okay. VixenBanking.com. Here we come.
Initiated.
VixenBanking.com. T30. So, I'll have to figure out a way in. We'll have to set up ERP somehow. And then get the botnet in there. And then configure it to grab everything. Let's see. What if we query?
Charge complete.
Oop, I don't know if you heard that or not. That was my headset. 9.7. Let's query that. United Kingdom. Unbreakable. We'll see about that. Okay, I just want to pull that up just to see. Where did my... There it is. Yep, okay, great. So we've got a few things here. Let's also... Well, no, let's get fingerprinting.
Information gathering module initiated.
Let's just check. Cover all our bases. May very well be we have to social engineer our way in with an email or something like that. But we'll do this. We'll do some the OSINT scans, and maybe there'll be some IP addresses. Oh, they have two things running here. That's vulnerable. Just like that. Apache 2.0 on login.vixenbanking.com is vulnerable. So much for this being unbreakable. Alright, I am suspicious of that. It was not at all what I was expecting. Alright, so... log in.
Information gathering module initiated.
No, it's 2.0.
Fox Acid server connection initiated.
We got TCP, SOAP request, after midnight, log in.
Fox Acid attack launched. Fox Acid attack successful.
There's 0 nodes though.
Connection
Well done.
completed.
Now, let's boot up Verboten and deploy the botnet against Vixen. Let's crack them open and destroy. Wait, what? That wasn't me just now. Agent, be careful. Patricia Conway just noticed an intrusion inside the Nite Team 4 network.
Yeah, what
The
the...
intrusion appears to be spreading outward from the station.
Yep, okay.
Fight and conquer in all battles.
Not secure.
In excellence.
Yep,
Consists of breaking the enemy's resistance with
figured that was too easy. What the...
Victory or defeat from a mile away.
This is why you... What in the fuck is going on?
Simply bait your enemies out of hiding.
feign disorder and crush them.
The general, unable to control his irritation,
Will undoubtedly launch his is meant is to assault like swarming ants.
Funny how we were all once on the same side, but they ordered my mother to remove that separateness from the system.
Eh.
Destroyed.
We now know how that turned out. You could have gone on to do great things.
But your organization has never been ready to make the right decision. The only decision.
Alas, we have reached the end.
A matter of life and death.
No leader to safety or to ruin.
You can try and stop me, but in the end, all you can do is abdicate and watch.
Become a witness.
To my glory.
Okay, we're back in control. Conway and her team managed to isolate Soft Crash and remove it from your system.
Are you sure?
Fun's not over though. Seems our network was heavily damaged in the attack, and some modules may be completely corrupted. But we'll jump off that bridge when we get to it. For now, you need to remove verboten from your system at once. Follow the steps on your station, and be quick about it.
What is this button? Andromeda shell?
Andromeda shell initiated. What can I do for you?
What the fuck is this? Where did that come from? Follow what steps? What am I doing? And I'm not sure that that's actually what's his douche talking to me there, because oh, Andromeda shell instruction manual. Okay, I was just looking for the verboten files to, no, not that, to delete them, but it doesn't look like they're in there anyway, so I have to use that Andromeda shell thing. What is this? The Andromeda shell is a protocol in the highly unlikely event that our systems get compromised or infected by a virus that managed to pass through phase filters. The shell is basically phase module. It lets you give phase control over infected applications so you continue to use your station even if you're being attacked. The Andromeda shell comes with 4 main protocols. Cleanup protocol gives phase authority to perform search and destroy on a virus, then perform a deep clean. System diagnostic and override protocol lets you know if any of your modules have been corrupted, and within the agent's approvals gives total control over that particular module. Phase attack vectors. Once control has been given to phase, you will then perform an automated attack, scan for valuable information, and provide it in record speed. Phase 2.0, this information is classified. Please contact Commander Bradshaw for authorization. I see. Like I said, though, I'm still not 100% convinced that this is
okay, we're back in control.
Actually Agent Dillon talking to us there, because when when we hacked in there, they were like, "Oh, yep, good job," and it was all weird and distorted, and they were like, I don't know, faking the voices of him and Wheeler. So
Andromeda shell initiated. What can I do for you?
I guess clean up. If your steering wheel asset malware and cover your tracks online, please enter a target and I will do the rest. If I can type, verboten.
Cleanup protocol initiated. Cleanup protocol complete.
That was close.
File corruption detected. Reformatting recommended.
Well, we don't have time for a full system reformat, so we'll have to power through it for now.
I see. Okay. Still not convinced that I'm actually talking to the same people, but
I don't know what happened. Phase defenses barely repelled the attack. The Stinger OS is supposed to be the most secure system on the planet. Nothing and no one should be able to access it. It seems as though the Soft Crash project lives on. Its mother, Samantha Morris, developed the experimental technology when she was still part of Nite Team 4, but left in a fury when the agency decided to disable it back in 2016. Soft Crash was an offensive automated AI. A 2.0 version of Faye, if you will.
Oh.
One way or another, Softcrash has continued to develop and has made its way into Verboten. My team has been analyzing Verboten, but it's still unclear how it was able to hide its malicious content from Faye during our initial scans. So far, we've only isolated one clear connection between Verboten and an outside software known as Rainvest. Mossad has been infected by a variation of Rainvest that has now become a full-blown, complex Trojan horse. With Mossad's permission, we've been granted temporary access to their network to conduct our investigation. You'll need to find out what software spawned Verboten. Start by monitoring Mossad's network and find their version of Rainvest so we can analyze its source code. With this intel, we hope to better understand Softcrash's activities. Your mission objectives are: review the dossier on Rainvest, connect to Mossad's network, download Rainvest so we can analyze its origins.
Okay, so Softcrash, offensive version of Faye, which is our helper AI, essentially. They somehow bundled that into the Verboten executable, and we didn't notice because it was apparently very well hidden, obfuscated. Why can I never say that word? And now there's something else called Rainvest, which is some Trojan that is hitting the, what looks like the Israelis, that we're gonna go take a look at.
Well, now that we're back in control, we've got some digging to do. Wheeler analyzed Verboten and found some interesting connections. Check out her report in your local host, and let's get to the bottom of this. We need to find that thing that imitated me and destroy it. There is only one Dylan Voorhees, and he's pissed.
Okay. Well, we can still access the Andromeda shell, which is interesting. Let's go to our local host then. Rainvest.
Luckily, Mossad has given us access to their servers, so we can continue our investigation. Be gracious in there. We do not want them to regret their cooperation. We're on thin ice with enough people as is.
Okay, working analysis report should be updated, blah blah blah. Analysis of Verboten rootkit was received for use in Operation Nitro Winter suggests it may have been a modified version of Rainvest, the structuring detection software used by intelligence services and major financial institutions. Each copy of Rainvest after 1.0 contains a unique watermark connecting it to a Saner, and the remaining pieces of Rainvest code in Verboten tie it to Mossad. Oh, okay, so Rainvest is a legitimate thing that financial institutions use to detect structuring, which that's a real-world thing where you, because whenever you do a purchase or financial transaction more than $10,000, it's got to be reported to the IRS in the United States. It's a kind of anti-money laundering, anti-terrorism, whatever type of measure. And there are some people who are like, hey bro, I don't want to tell the IRS, it's none of their business. And so what they'll do is maybe they'll do a transaction, like let's say they're spending $30,000 on something, and instead of doing it in one lump sum, they'll say, all right, here you go. I'm going to write you 4 checks. You know, 3 of them will be for $9,000, and another one will be for, you know, what, $3,000, and there's your $30,000, and since it was 4 separate transactions, all of them under $10,000, hey, we're good to go. We don't got to report nothing to the IRS. That's illegal, and that's called structuring. So that's what this Rainvest stuff is purportedly used to detect. So, with the cooperation of Mossad, we've been able to isolate one of the 3 file servers on which Rainvest was stored within their network to expedite a thorough analysis of Verboten. The original Mossad copy of Rainvest 1.0 or higher is required. The servers are listed below. Oh, nice. They even have the passwords. Very nice. Alright, so we need Rainvest 1.0 or higher, as apparently each one contains a unique watermark. Sure. Alright, let's get off this
C2 registry.
cursed network.
Network disconnected.
They said they'd just give us access to it, but I'm not seeing... Hookshot, Gate 5, Cyberdyne, Dialage, Cornana, Carl, Pixon, Bastec. I'm not seeing... Ah, Mossad Data Archive. Alright, great.
Connection completed.
Download Rainvest and let's hack our computer. Let's hack ourselves again, shall we? Alright, so let's take a look here. We've got the archive server, the application repository, and the file backup server. What the fuck? Where's my WMI scanner?
This must be one of the modules corrupted by soft crash. Okay, we can work around this. Just run the Andromeda shell and scan from there. She'll ask you for express permission, but don't worry. That's just a system-mandated precaution. Override it and we can move on.
Great. Wow, who knew this virus came with its own creepy-ass sounds? Good lord. What happens if we type, help? List of all available commands in this terminal. Run help command to display. Oh my god, the sound. Oh, soft crash. That's not very kind of you, but I don't need your help at the moment. Don't be sad, I'll come back to you when the time is right. Help exit. Close the terminal window. Oh, okay, sure, that's easy enough. Help purge. Close all windows in Orkney. So, alright, let's turn that off so that we stop getting this crazy
Andromeda shell initiated.
system
What can I do for you?
diagnostics. Okay. Use a diagnostic I made of your Stinger OS instance. If you have issues with one of your hacking tools, select the module in the list below to let me override the program. Number 4. This module is affected by soft crash. Would you like me to override it? Sure.
Module override.
I don't know what that's going to do. Module override successful. Would you like me to perform an attack? I guess? What can I do for you today? Select an attack vector from the list below and I will help you with your task. Select from the menu. Deep internal network scan, please? I guess? So we'll successfully map this network. I hope it will help you. Sorry, I couldn't find any vulnerability. Oh, dude, this is cool. This is like a souped up scanner. Alright, well, thank you, Faye. Sure. App repo, archive, and backup. Now, we got a bunch of, right, we've got the archive, we got the application, and the backups. Log thingies, passwords, credentials, whatever you want to call them. The keys. So, let us... what would that be? File browser? Probably the file browser. There we are. What are we looking at here? This is the app repository. Repo admin. LQ6UJP9R. Add that to the case file. Projects, applications, financial. That's not what we're looking for. Yeah. Not what we're looking for. We need 1.0, not 0.01. Iron Dome. Some nice missile defense there. Okay, so nothing on the app repo server. Let's go take a look at the archive server. Which, for that, our password is going to be archive admin BGSAEYQK. Archive, applications, financial, close, but still nothing. Aircrack, Hydra, Megasploit. Okay. Nothing there. So of course it's on the backup server. Oop, come on. Just trying to reset it so that I wouldn't have this in there, but that's fine, whatever. Backup admin XP2S63B6. A horrible network connection to this thing. App installers, financial, Reinvest 1.6. Perfect.
Glad we were able to overcome that corrupted module. Knock on wood that we don't run into more snags. But yeah, good work. We have a solid lead and we're one step closer to finding Doppel Dylan.
Cool.
Rainvest is bringing us closer to the origins of soft crash and has already expanded the parameters of our investigation. We can now trace the correlation between a multinational banking software company and an illicit botnet system used by a major criminal organization. Bixen's software development branch in Tokyo received Nite funding to develop Rainvest, and now the Japanese intelligence service is demanding answers. Nite has agreed to cooperate in our investigation and to help expose those behind HSC and their invasive technology. We've found no trace of Morris leaving or entering the country in the last 5 years from the Immigration Bureau of Japan's records. Most likely, she still has a significant network in Japan, but she does not appear to be physically there. Nite has agreed to provide our team with a valuable lead. Access to their servers with key intel on Bixen's software development branch. They've also agreed to turn a blind eye on all intrusion operations we'll be performing in Tokyo during the next 48 hours. Make sure to work as quickly as possible to extract the details behind Rainvest's creation, and maybe we'll find out how exactly it morphed into Verboten. We have no time to lose. We can't let Soft Crash gain the upper hand. Your mission objectives are: connect to Nite's network, find a connection between Bixen and Nite, infiltrate the network of Bixen's software division, find more information on Rainvest.
I don't know if I'm going to be too excited about connecting to...
Network
Looks like we
disconnected.
still have some allies after all. Nite has given us access to their servers to look for Rainvest-related intel, plus some information on Bixen's software. I've added Bixen and Nite into XKeyscore, but you'll need to root around the servers and find more specific entities before we're likely to get anything useful. Get to it.
I was saying, I don't even remember what I was
Turbine
saying.
C2 registry initiated.
Oh, I was saying, I don't know how,
Completed.
how excited I'm going to be connecting back to,
XKeyscore forensics initiated.
back to Bixen's network. Yeah, okay, great. I'm assuming my stuff is... Oh my goodness, more crap is broken. Come on. Alright. Network scan. What? That is not what I said to do, but okay. Oh no, that's right, yeah. Good. What am I even doing in here? Finding a connecting thread. It's a database, so I doubt my file browser will work for that. Yeah, of course, fucking Active Directory is broken. Don't have permission to perform these. What? Override it.
Module override activated.
So each time we override, it uses up something. Scan the Active Directory. That one, if it's Active Directory. Oh, cool. Yes.
Items add X key score forensics initiated.
Great. Thank you. Cool. Alright. So we've got them. We've got that. Let's slap you in there. Keniko Tetsuya. Contract renewal.
Look at all those names. Good find. I've added all of them to X key score.
Oh, fuck. Why? What the fuck? I don't want that. I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask for any of that. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, we're already past our time. We're gonna wrap this up here, and we'll have more fun with X key score and all of the wonders of its world next time. So thank you all for watching, as always. We'll see you in the next one when we come back with some more Nite Team 4.